ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the visitors from Diamond Valley. Number 4, Greg Watson. Number 7, Madison Roxy. Number 9, Jimenez. Number 10, Ezzy Abigail. Number 11, Lauren Sher. Number 13, Abigail Rivera. Number 20, Joanna Alvarez. Number 22, Steph Warren. And number 32, Leslie
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Saturday night basketball here at Kilsyth Stadium with the women's SEABL round 7 2018 kicking off tonight between Kilsyth Cobras and Diamond Valley Eagles. So far, Diamond Valley have gotten off to a bit of a shaky start so far this season, going 4-5. Meanwhile, Kilsyth are on a rampage at the moment, going 7 and only losing one game so far. Looking the favourites coming into this game, Kilsyth have been unstoppable, led by Steph Blitzarves, Chelsea D'Angelo and Angela Beadle. They're the ones to watch for tonight as they look to be putting up another spectacular performance here. Meanwhile, on Diamond Valley, the number one players to look out for is Lauren Scherf, Izzy Magbegor, and Shavana Palvast. We're start kicking off soon. So far, the last few games, Diamond Valley have been struggling a little bit, shooting consistently, especially from three-point range, but having a strong presence inside the three-point. They're led by their taller players. Meanwhile, Kilsyth in, day out are shooting really well, shooting at a very high percentage, averaging around 50% overall. But once again, they seem to struggle with hit and miss from three-point range, but always reliable. They're averaging 80% so far from the line free throw. So not a team you want to hack and put at the line, otherwise they will most likely punish you. Whereas the Diamond Valley are a bit below par or on average from free throw, but they get to the line a lot in the last 3 to 4 games. So Diamond Valley are looking to knock Kilsyth off their perch, as Kilsyth are sitting up at second place and Diamond Valley here at 11th. Diamond Valley, their last 5 games, have gone 3 wins, 2 losses. Kilsyth have gone 4 wins and 1 loss in their last 5 games, so they're looking to continue onto a 5-game win streak here. After a dominant performance up at Canberra, they really put past the Centre of Excellence team and Canberra in their place, smash them 84-64 and 46-86. Meanwhile, the last week, the Diamond Valley just lost to Geelong by 1 point in a nail biter there. It was a very low scoring game. They're really looking to come back and get a win after a tough loss last week against Geelong. So starting out for Kilsyth is Taylor Lee, Chelsea D'Angelo, Angela Beadle, Steph Blitzarves and Alison Downey. Starting out for Diamond Valley is Magbegor, Scherf, Rocky and Palvast, as well as Watman. So Diamond Valley get the first winner tonight, and that's the tip-off so far. We're here at Kilsyth Stadium, and Diamond Valley have started out with the ball, winning tip. Watman on the wing, guarded closely. They get a wide open shot early on, and they go 1 for 1 to kick off the game. A good start for Diamond Valley. A nice 3-point from Lauren Scherf to kick the game going. As I said earlier, Lauren Scherf's one to watch. She's averaging almost 22 points and 13 rebounds so far this season. Taylor Lee gets a nice little drive and puts Kilsyth on the board for 2 to start off the night. Both teams have gotten off to a decent start. What they want to make, Magbegor gets it low, it fumbles a little, and nice little put up. Good power move baseline there by Magbegor. Kick down to D'Angelo. D'Angelo got a nice little back cut, nice little feed in by Alison Downey. That's another 2 for Kilsyth. Both teams off to a decent start. And that's another one for Diamond Valley. She's good for 2. That's Madison Rocky getting the 3rd field goal for Diamond Valley. That's going to be a foul.
On Diamond Valley number 20, Siobhan Powell-Vast. That'll be the first person.
And that's the first foul for Diamond Valley. First foul of the game. It's going to be on Powell-Vast. Kilsyth looking for a kick in. There's no one coming up. Downey gets it. Beagle gets a deflect on Downey. Kilsyth keep the ball. D'Angelo puts in the Beetle beard. A high post kick over to Blitzhubs. Blitzhubs got plenty of room. Drains a 3. Blitzhubs is not someone you want to be letting her shoot those 3s. She's been very reliable this season. Up the other end, Diamond Valley. They slow down after the fast break. With Watman up top. Kick to Scherf. Scherf over to the wing. Powell-Vast get back to Scherf. Scherf gets a nice little move and beats her man down low. She had a good mismatch on Lee there and made the points easy. Both teams off to a solid start. Blitzhubs on the wing. Gets a screen by Downey. Tough screen. Nothing from there. Pops up the shot, falls way short there. Little cheeky shot over there. Scherf with pushing the ball herself. They get nothing off the fast break. She goes for a drive, trying to take it all herself. She fakes up Beetle, kicks out. No good on the shot attempt by Powell-Vast. D'Angelo taking control on the floor. Blitzhubs again. They're running through Blitzhubs quite a bit to start off the game. She rolls to Beetle. Beetle goes for a nice right hand drive, and she's good for 2 there. Nice little 1-2 game between Blitzhubs. Beetle. Kilsyth are playing a full court press here. They want to slow the ball down, put pressure on their transition. Diamond Valley beats it. They come up and slow it down. They've burnt 9 seconds off the clock, Kilsyth, so that their presses worked fairly well. Scherf down well, low, nice little baby hook there, no good, gets the unlucky roll there. Diamond Valley going to be looking to play through Scherf quite often, as she's a dominant power down low in the low post and can shoot from outside. D'Angelo goes one way, fakes up Mabiga, but gets a nice little floater over Mabiga there. Once again, Kilsyth have got a lot of pressure up on their transition. They slow. Scherf takes control. She's taking on D'Angelo. Lucky she didn't get a carry call over there. She dribbles over the head of Kilsyth down low. Downey gets the tip off and chased by Mabiga. Mabiga gives up and she gets an easy drive there. Downey. Nice little layup. That's going to be a soft foul on Allison Downey up the other end. So it's going to be a first foul on Allison Downey and first foul for Kilsyth. Taking charges, Wortman getting pressured by Lee, kicks across to Mabiga. Scherf gets a deep 3, no good there. Steady presence on it. Lee looks to go all the way, faces Scherf down low. Downey up top, kick to Beetle. Beetle's got a mismatch on her. Nice power move, baseline, falls short on the layup there. Unlucky for Beetle. Nice move, but needed to secure that. She threw it up a bit flimsily there. Subbing out for Diamond Valley is number 4 Watman, and subbing in for the first time tonight is number 13 Werung. Over to Werung. Werung goes for a drive, a dish up to Mabiga. She kicks back out to Werung. Dish out to nice 3-point attempt, falls short there by Powell-Vast. Scherf rips the offensive rebound. Plenty of players on it. Over to Werung. Goes for a drive. Mabiga gets a nice little mid-range shot, a bit long there. Diamond Valley once again get another attempt. They let themselves have 3 attempts by hustle on the boards. Kilsyth have really got to hustle, trying to secure those defensive boards. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough game. D'Angelo fakes one way, goes baseline. Looks like there was a bit of contact, but no call there. D'Angelo gets her own rebound, kicks out, but it gets intercepted there. She was draped all around. Turdich out to blitz up to Lee. They've only got one section. He has to pop that up. Falls short on the 3-point. Kilsyth get the offensive board there. D'Angelo comes out with it. Lee gets a screen by Turdich. Doesn't use it. out to D'Angelo. They're going to space the floor, slow it down. They've got 6 seconds on. They got to put a shot up. D'Angelo puts a shot, falls short on the three-point attempt there. Kick over to Mabiga. Mabiga gets a tough pass down low. They settle it up. Diamond Valley looking to find a good score. Scherf, high post. Blitzlov's a bit of a mismatch on her. Kick back out to three-point, and three-point a bit long there. Warung wasn't able to convert on the three-point attempt. Lee's getting hassled all the way down by the floor. Blitzlovs goes for a strong, nice little move. Pulls up short on the layup, no good. She gets a bit too much power on that layup there. Going up the other end, Diamond Valley, we've got Warung kicking out to Palvas. Palvas puts the shot up, no good. Too long on the three-point attempt. D'Angelo up the other end. Looks like they're going to slow things up, gain a bit of control. Downey, little handoff to Lee. Lee looks trying to make something out of nothing. Doesn't get anything there. Turdich to Blitzlovs. She's been reliable all game. She goes for a nice drive. Mabiga plays some really solid defense there on Blitzlovs and gets the foul right there. So Blitzlovs going to the line, 4-2. And it's going to be a timeout for Kilsyth. Not liking what Sam Wisdom isn't liking what she's seen so far. Wants to gain more control of the game as they can't seem to secure boards and struggling a little bit on the offensive end also. Meanwhile, Diamond Valley off to a similar start, though they found a bit of range outside by Scherf and got a decent inside presence between McBeagor and Scherf. Got an inside presence on offensive rebounds there. I think they ripped down 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in one play earlier, which is no good if you're on the Kilsyth end of the floor. So far, though, there's only been 1 3-point so far for each team. Kilsyth putting up 3 and Diamond Valley putting up 6 so far. So both teams are pretty trigger happy from 3 and fairly reliable most of the time. Here we go. After the timeout, we've got 3 minutes to play the first quarter. Kilsyth are up by 2. Blitzlov's at the line for 2. She got fouled before the timeout by Eagle. Blitzlov's good for a first. No hesitation on the shot there. And she misses a second. That's going to be her first miss of the free throw all season. So far, Blitzlov's was 100%. She missed a 1 up there, so she's 22 for 23 so far this season at the free throw. Still someone you do not want at the line. Gill gets the inbound. Kilsyth going the other way. Blitzlovs to Turdich. Turdich to Molt in for the first time tonight. So's Gill. Gill looking for Parsons low. Blitzlovs goes for a baseline drive. Tries the passing for Parsons. Gets picked off. Going up the other end. Diamond Valley. Rocky leading the charge. Rocky goes up for a left-hand drive. Gets deflected. So they're going to retain the ball. We've got plenty of time on the clock. They've got 20 seconds. No rush. They've got to get a good inbound. They don't need to rush up a shot. Scherf gets up high with Gill. Out to Palvas. Palvas gets the foul. Turdich. So it's going to be a 3-point play possibly coming up. Fouled at the 3 line by Hope Turdich. She landed in her after the shot. Or just at the end of the shot, so she's going to the line for 3. Palvas, so far this season, a reliable shooter, 90% from free throw. Not someone who you'll want at the line. And she's good for a first, as you'd expect. So far, Palvas is also averaging almost 14 points a game and 5 rebounds. Having a strong presence inside and a decent shooter from outside, a well-rounded scorer. And she's good for 2 from 3. Gill setting things up the other end. She's coming in with a bit of pace. Trying to get a quick score off here. Molt looks low. Turdic no one on a real long two. Falls way long there. Falls in between everyone's leg. Gill gets it on the other side. Plays around with a bit. Nothing there. Goes or loses the ball. She gets a bit of contact up the other end. Diamond Valley kick out to Rocky. Rocky, nice little move. Gets a foul call there. She went over and under and got the foul call on the hack there. So Madison Rocky, the line for two. She hacked on the layup. Once again, she's also, a lot of the Diamond Valley players are reliable from free throw. It's not a team you'd want to hack and put regular at the free throw, otherwise we'll put you behind at some point, being really reliable from there. Rocky is shooting 85% so far from free throw and averaging 11 points and 2 assists so far this season. And she's good for 2. Subbed off, Rocky comes out, and subbing in for Rocky is back in for Watman. So that puts up Diamond Valley, first lead of the game so far. They put up by 1. Parsons gets it deep to Molt, jacks up a corner 3, falls slightly to left. Blitzov taps it, gets it in. Parsons kick out to Gill. Blitzov receives it back, pops up a 3. She's good for 3. Nice little ball movement. There's a hat. Blitzov's got rewarded for a hustle and saving the ball there. Up the other end, Diamond Valley. Kick to the corner, fakes up, gets a foul on Jasmine Gill there. It's going to be a foul, first foul for Gill, and it's going to be their third team foul, for Kilsyth so far this game. 2 more and they will be in foul trouble, only 2 minutes to go, so not a huge problem at this stage, but they got 4 team fouls. Get a nice little inbound and Watman drains a nice mid-range shot there. So it's an even ball game, 17-all. Turdic receives it, short corner, kick to Molt, kick to Blitzov. Blitzov bigger on it, turns around, little nice jumper, turn around, and that's in for 2. Pretty little move there, even though she didn't have the height advantage over Mabiga. Mabiga gets it down low, a strong move against Turdic. Doesn't convert though. Very nice post move by Mabiga. Gill sent things up, gets a screen by Turdic. Turdic is open on the roll, but Gill doesn't get it to her. Turdic goes hard, rebound. Parsons puts it up, misses an easy left-hand layup. But Kilsyth are going to get it. Turdic there was lucky she went over the back pull. She went hard in on the rebounds. It's going to be a double sub for Diamond Valley. Kilsyth, Turdic doesn't get the ball in. Blitzars gets it up high. Gill on the wing. Turdic has got a nice post position, but they don't get to her. Blitzars looks at that shot. Kick out to Parsons. Parsons gets tipped on the ball on the 3-point by Mabiga. Diamond Valley get the ball. Nice defense there. They're up the other end. Mabiga gets it high post with Molt on it. Kick out to 3-point. No good on the 3-point. A bit long there. By Gorman. Gill up going the other end. Blitzovs gets a knot. She's been solid start. Parsons fakes up. Kick out to Molt. Molt short on the 3-point. Generally pretty good from there. Gill, they reset things up. 10 seconds on the clock. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Gets a screen by Parsons. Gill's looking to make something. Back out of Parsons. Wide open 3. No luck there. Kilsyth cannot hit a 3 to save themselves at the moment. 30 seconds to go. They look like they're going to burn the clock a bit. Try and put pressure on Kilsyth up the other end and try and get a nice score here to end the quarter. Gets a hard drive down to Sherv. Nice kick to Mabiga. Gets a foul on that as well. Good big to bigger pass right there. Mabiga gets a nice left-hand deep post move and foul. So this is a chance for a 3-point play here. Mabiga is a little struggle from the free throw, and they're shooting 58%, and she Blitzovs only 10 seconds to go. Kilsyth are going to look to get a score to finish off the quarter. Blitzovs Kicks over to Parsons. Parsons shot fakes up. Good defense on it. Todic gets a nice move. Mabega gets a block. Parsons no good on that buzzer beater either. Good defense by Diamond Valley up the other end to save themselves first quarter. 19 all. A solid start for both teams. Getting a good amount of looks at 3-point, but not able to convert. Getting good looks inside, and free throws have been pretty good so far. So far, Blitzabs has come out hot, scoring 9 points for Kilsyth. Scherf, 5 points for Diamond Valley. Blitzabs also got 4 rebounds. Scherf's also got 6 rebounds. It's a battle between Blitzabs and Scherf first quarter so far. At the moment, Diamond Valley, again, much success from the 2-point range, shooting 60% there, but only 14% from 3-point, only hitting 1 so far, 1 of 7. We're looking to sharpen that up, as well as, meanwhile, Kilsyth have put up a lot more attempts, 5 more attempts than Diamond Valley, but aren't shooting much better, only shooting 36% from the field and 28% from 3-point line. Both teams are looking at hone in their shots from all ranges. Defense has been pretty good, both ends, but closing out shots, putting a body on the drives. Alright, we're about to kick off second quarter here at Kilsyth Stadium. A close ball game so far in the first quarter. Both teams are going to be looking to break away a bit or create a bit of a lead so far. We'll see what the second quarter has to offer us. Lee gets inbound, kick things off. Double team. Diamond Valley have putting a lot of pressure on defense. Kick straight out. They want to disrupt their offense. D'Angelo gets a fake. It's blocked on the... She wanted to pass over Beetle, but Diamond Valley up the other end. Out on the wing to Werung. Werung's looking for Scherf down there. Mabega also looking for Scherf. Scherf had good position, but they don't get it down low. Mabega comes, sets a screen, kick to Scherf. High post with Beetle on it. Nice little pass down to Mabega on the left-hand low post there. She pops that in for 2. Good little big man game they've got there. Lee got a lot of pressure on her. 2 players on her. Diamond Valley successfully force a bad pass from Lee. Goes hard drive in by Warrung. Doesn't get anything there. And it's going to be a foul on Kilsyth on the rebound there. So it's going to be Diamond Valley. Diamond Valley's ball. Baseline. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time to play with. Get a nice kick out. Diamond Valley get a nice kick out. Gorman falls short there. Blitzers pressing the attack on the other end. Kick over to Lee. Lee goes for an easy 2 left-hand drive there. Good for 2 there. Kilsyth up the other end are also putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Both teams putting a lot of pressure on the full court. Down to Scherf with Beetle on it. Nice strong move. Beetle forces a tough shot that rolls. Gets an unlucky roll. Beetle going up the other end. Gets it to D'Angelo. They're going to slow things up. Beetle's trying to get nice low post position in. Downey over to Lee. Lee's trying to move her defender. Loses the defender. Gets nothing from there. D'Angelo looks at a shot. Has a mismatch. Beats a Scherf from the wing. Misses a layup there. Lee gets the offensive rebound. They got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Looks at the roll. Downey looks at that shot. Baseline move. Tough defense there. McBeega gets up the other end. Gets nothing from the break. They slow it up. Werung down to Scherf. Scherf strong move middle. Nice little hook up over Beetle. Tough shot. Good defense by Beetle, but Scherf converts in the post move there. Will Lee the other end. Beetle kicks to Downey. They break their press. Lee's going to pull things up. Beetle comes, sets a screen. Lee goes for a baseline drive, finds hard defense, kick out to Downey. Downey over to D'Angelo. D'Angelo goes for a middle drive, hooks over to Beetle, gets deflected once again. And it's going to be a turnover for Kilsyth. Diamond Valley are playing really good, congesting the lanes on the drives, making sure they're getting the positionings there. Diamond Valley very tough at the moment, not allowing much on defense. Kilsyth. Diamond Valley up the other end, sorry. Luke Bega over to Palvast, down to Scherf. Scherf low post, Beetle once again. They double team Scherf to force something, and sure enough, they get a turnover there. Nice work by Kilsyth, not allowing Scherf to do what she does best in the low post and force a lot of pressure. Scherf's a good passer out from low post. So by crowding them with the double team, it's going to put a lot more pressure. Lee over to Turdich. To Beetle. Turdich gets a nice breakaway down post shot, fakes up, doesn't fake anybody. Tough shot over McBego. It doesn't convert there. Turdich should have just went straight up. Instead, she put the ball on the floor. Put it straight up, she probably would have had a good chance of getting that. Instead, made it tougher. Up the other end, we've got Watman leading up. Kicks to Warren. Over to McBeger. Watman down once again. Scherf, they're running that same play. She gets a nice turnaround, falls way short on the baseline turnaround J there. D'Angelo gets it up the other end. Screen by Turdich. They look for a double team. Doesn't come. Turdich high post. Kick over to Lee. Down low to Beetle. Beetle goes baseline. Gets a reverse layup. Falls short there. Decent defense by Scherf there. And Turdich is going to get the foul call on the rebound. So it's going to be Diamond Valley ball. It's going to be a substitution. Rockies checking in for Diamond Valley, and checking out for Diamond Valley is Warren. Bringing up the floor, we've got Watman guarded closely by Lee, putting a lot of pressure on Watman. Scherf high, back out to Watman. Watman gets a nice look at three, drains it from there. Nice play by Diamond Valley. Lee up the other end, close to guy, double team coming in, but she doesn't get it off. Gets almost fumbled there. D'Angelo gets a nice drive, right-hand drive, not much pressure came over it about there. Converts on an easy drive. Once again, Kilsyth are putting a lot of pressure on this full court press, trying to burn the clock as low as possible. Diamond Valley get it past. Got Rocky over to Palvast. Looks like she shuffled her feet there, no travel call there. Scherf gets them a bigger, nice two-man game these two ladies have got going, and gets fouled. Bega's going to go to the line for two. Nice little 1-2 game these two play, Scherf and Bega. A dangerous duo as both of them play a high-low post, getting one drives, gets a nice kick-off, and quite often getting to the line. Checking out is Taylor Lee and Steph Blitzer. Checking in is Jasmine Gill, and checking in for the first time this season is Chantella Pereira, coming in from injury. Mabega gets own rebound, missing the shot. Offensive rebound by Scherf. Scherf puts up, misses that putback there, gets hacked, and then gone the line for two. Kilsyth are playing a dangerous game here on defense, allowing a lot of offensive rebounds and putting the Diamond Valley to the line. Scherf, not someone who you want at the line, shooting 86% from there. And she's good for her first. And she's good for two. Scherf, strong presence inside, averaging 13 rebounds and 22 points so far this season. Pereira, first touch of the ball all season, And Diamond Valley force a bad pass up and get called. Before the pass, they get called for a backcourt violation. So it's going to be a turnover for Diamond Valley. They get rewarded there for their full court press. Diamond Valley up the other end. They've got a 5-point lead against Kilsyth. Kilsyth are playing up. Warman over to Rocky. Rocky goes for a hard drive with D'Angelo. Gets a foul called on D'Angelo there. Once again, Diamond Valley going to the line. Once again, this is the third time. And also, Kilsyth are in foul trouble at the moment. They're on the 5 team fouls. Any foul from here will result in 2 shots at the line. Great position for Diamond Valley as they've got fouls to work with, and they can, with still 5.5 minutes to play in the second quarter, very dangerous territory for Kilsyth at the moment. They've either got to get good defensive possession, play more as a unit on defense instead of individual basketball. At the moment, they're getting torn apart, especially by Scherf and Bega, working their high-low post magic and putting a lot of pressure on the inside for Kilsyth that haven't been able to find an answer so far. Eagles should be still keep playing aggressive. They're going to look to get to the line more and more, try and punish Kilsyth for being in 5 team fouls. They've got nothing to lose on the offensive end. We'll see what Kilsyth is going to change up on their defense. It's going to be Madison Rocky at the line for 2. She's shooting 85% from the line so far this season. She's good for her first. Rocky also a very reliable contributor off the bench for Diamond Valley. At the moment shooting 10 points a game and 2 assists. Parsons are kicking to D'Angelo. Diamond Valley is still going to play their full court press up high. Gill up the other end goes for a nice drive middle, finds defense. Bit too much power on the floater over there. And Rocky up the other end. She puts a lot of pace on the floor when she runs it. McBeger down low kick to McBeger. Todic has got over to in the corner for a 3-point attempt. Fall short there. Palvas doesn't get the 3-point corner. Kick ahead to D'Angelo. She loves the open court here. Gets a spin move. Doesn't get anything there. A rock shaky attempt. Todic gets the rebound. Doesn't get the putback either. McBeger gets the kick. Kick over to Rocky. Nice little tip by Rocky into Scherf. And Scherf gets the points for 2. That was a nice little play by Madison Rocky there in the fast break. Up the other end, Gill. A fake handoff to Pereira. Got Parsons to D'Angelo. D'Angelo getting tight by Rocky. D'Angelo, a little shake move on Scherf. Doesn't work. Kick out to Gill for 3. Gill's too long on the 3. They got no luck from 3 at the moment, but either team. Rocky, once again, as she always does, pushes the floor hard. Kick out to Palvast. Over to Scherf. Scherf for a wide open 3. Not someone you want to be let shoot regularly from the 3-point line. Pereira up the other end. Kilsyth are going to slow things up. Kick out to Gill. Todic comes, sets a screen. Smashes no one on the screen there. Todic tries to fake. Gets a nice left-hand drive, and that's going to be a foul on Mobega. And they're going for the line for 2 for the first time this quarter. They haven't been as aggressive. They've been aggressive haven't been rewarded at the free throw so far this quarter. Diamond Valley playing very sound defense. Very hard to beat at the moment. Getting good positioning on Kilsyth, good position on rebounds and forcing tough shots and not putting them to lines too much this quarter. Todic good for a first. Todic is only shooting 64% so far from the free throw, and she misses her second. And it's Kilsyth are going to retain the ball as Diamond Valley fumbled the ball, so Kilsyth get it baseline. 14 seconds to play on the shot clock. Kilsyth's inbounding, kicks to Malt, and a tip off by Rocky there. Kilsyth keep the ball. Nice defense there by Rocky. She's playing terrier basketball at the moment. Molt this time inbounding. She finds Turdich. Turdich, not a reliable three-point shooter. You get a Blitzovs. Blitzovs looking for room to make a shot. Parsons comes, sets a screen. Nice screen by Parsons. Blitzovs puts up the shot. And it's going to be a foul on Palvas. So it's got the line for 2 for Blitzovs. Blitzovs not someone who you want at the line. Very, very reliable there. So not a bad start after the timeout for Kilsyth. They've gotten to the line 2 consecutive times. Put more pressure on offense. And Blitzovs good for a first. 7 points between the teams at the moment, up Diamond Valley way. Blitzovs good for 2. As said, very reliable from free throw, not someone you want there regularly. Rocky receives the ball back. Watman to Scherf. Scherf high post, tries to get a kick to Palvas, gets tipped off from Mob. Turdich on the open court. Gets a foul from Rocky and at the line for a 3-point possible play coming up. At the moment, it's really swung ways at the moment. Diamond Valley have given away three free throw attempts in the last 2 minutes of play, which is pulling back Kilsyth back in the game as they're a reliable free throw team. Both teams are very reliable from free throw. And Diamond Valley have racked 4 fouls up in the last 2 minutes of play. So Kilsyth come out a lot more aggressive on offense and forcing Diamond Valley to put more pressure on them and try and catch them out of the position there and get easy shots up. Diamond Valley is still not allowing easy shots, but it definitely lagging on the defensive end there. Therefore, Kilsyth are getting more attempts at the line. Eagles barely played any offense in that stretch of basketball. Had that pretty move by Rocky to Scherf. But other than that, they're still looking to tighten up their defensive end to punish them on offense. So for the 3-point play, Turdich at the line for 1. And she misses it. Blitzovs gets the offensive rebound though. So Kilsyth still with the ball. 10 seconds to play on the shot clock. Kick down to Parsons. Parsons finds tough defense in the middle. Turdich pops up the mid-range 2. Doesn't get anything there. It's going to be a foul on Diamond Valley again. So Eagles have only got 1 foul to give left in the second quarter. 1 foul before foul trouble, and Kilsyth are in foul trouble at the moment. They're in the bonus area. So Gill receives the inbound Blitzovs. They don't want to let her shoot. They're playing pretty tied up. They've got 2 people rotating to a drive. Gets a nice little look, doesn't convert there. Turdich fumbles the offensive rebound, but still keeps the ball. Gill hasn't done much on offense so far. She's looking to score. Tough shot, tough deep. Falls way short. Barely hit the backboard there. Gill forced it a bit too much. Diamond Valley Rocky playing very solid so far this game. Kick out back to Rocky. Kick to Watman. Watman, Scherf. Scherf hasn't had much offensive time at the moment. They're playing real tight up. Rocky gets a nice drive. Nice defense by Mould up the other end. And Gill pushing the ball up. Diamond Valley beat him down the fast break. Kilsyth get nothing. They settle up. Blitzovs out to Mould in the corner. Parsons gets a nice little cut. Doesn't get anything. Turdich misses an easy left-hand floater right there. Scherf pushing the floor herself. Oh, no call. Oh, sorry, there was a call. There's going to be a charge on Scherf as she came in like a bull in a China shop right there. Pushing the floor, stuff guards. The big girl is pushing the ball herself. But unfortunately, she got penalised there. 2 minutes to play, second quarter. Diamond Valley up by 4. Lee subbing in, back in the call, gets a smash screen by Parsons. They don't get much out of that. Lee kick back to Parsons in the high post there. Turdage, high post, goes for a left-hand drive. Comes to a jump shot, kicks out to Malt. Malt, pretty good shooter. Parsons fakes up a post move and gets a nice, easy post shot right there. Simple yet effective by Sarah Parsons in the post. Looks like Kilsyth are going into a 2-3 zone right now. They're looking to clog the low post up where Diamond Valley's been very good. Blitzov gets a pick off. 2-on-1. Blitzov gets a tough move. No call there. Nice defense by Diamond Valley on a disadvantaged defensive run. And it's going to be out on Diamond Valley in transition. Sam Wisdom, the coach for Kilsyth, gets a warning. So another issue directed towards a bench will result in a technical foul for Kilsyth. So it's going to be Kilsyth the ball sideline. It was fumbled out in transition by Diamond Valley. Lee receives the inbound. She's going to set up play here. A minute to go in the second quarter. Watman playing good defense up on Lee, giving her no space to move. Blitzovs gets a nice face cut across, floats it up over Palvas there. Very nice move by Blitzovs. At the other end, 50 seconds to play. Diamond Valley got plenty of time. Kick out to Gorman. Up top to Palvast. Gorman goes for a baseline, kicks to McBeager. McBeager getting closely guarded by Blitzov. Blitzov gets a kick to Parsons. Parsons gets stripped by Waltman. Waltman pulls up for a 2-point, a bit long there. 30 seconds to go. They could go for a 2-for-1 here. Nope, no 2-for-1. They're going to burn the clock as low as possible. There's 8 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nope, they're not going to burn the clock. She goes for a hard drive. So Diamond Valley are in a pretty good spot here. 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. They're going to press up. Look at the shot. Palvas jacks up the 3. There wasn't really a need to rush a shot there. It's going to be a rebounding foul on Hope Turdage. So there's 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's an even ball game. Diamond Valley have really slowed up after getting a hot start in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. Kilsyth have come out with an answer. Turdich is going to jump off, and she's racked up 3 fouls so far before the half. So McBeager at the line as Kilsyth are in foul trouble. She's at the line for 2. McBeager drains her first. Puts Diamond up by 1. And she's good for 2. Lee got 8 seconds to go. Kilsyth could get a quick shot off here. They're going to look for that. Lee go for a baseline, fakes middle, gets a nice little reverse. Nice layup by Lee and fouled by McBeager. Nice. It's a perfect play right there for Kilsyth. They get the 2 points and at the line for 1. And that's going to be a technical foul. Not quite sure who, not sure what the technical foul. I assume the technical foul was on Brianna Watman as she's been subbed off now. Not completely sure on the technical, but I think it was Watman. So they're going to at the line 4-2. Lee misses her first, doesn't get her 3-point play, and Blitzovs takes the second, the technical free throw. And good for there. So not a good ending so far for Diamond Valley in the second quarter. Great for Kilsyth. Scherf checks in, McBeager checks out. She also has 3 personal fouls, so McBeager and Turdich are both in foul trouble here. Blitzovs gets inbound, Parsons, so she's only got 1 second on the clock, doesn't get a shot off there. So it's going to be up by 1 point for Kilsyth past here at Kilsyth Stadium. That's the first half of round 7 here against Diamond Valley Eagles and Kilsyth Cobras. We're going to take a 10-minute break before we kick off the second half here at Kilsyth. Hang around, grab a drink, grab a snack, but be sure to check in for the second half.
basketball. We'd like to thank numerous sponsors down there on the court. Optus Eastland, let's give it up for guys like Zach Gresham and Daniel Kane, and of course, my number one Twitter person, Breezy. Thank you so much. Optus Eastland, we'll do without you. Thanks, guys.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the second half of round 7, SEABL 2018 here at Kilsyth. Diamond Valley are down by 1. Start with the inbound. Rocky gets the inbound on the ball. She's playing a very good game so far tonight. Back to Rocky on the ring. Rocky kick out to Scherf. Scherf handoff back to Scherf. Mid-range jumper, good. First 2 points for the second half for Diamond Valley. Good start for them. Lee up the other end. Kick to Beetle. Beetle looks low for Downey. Downey gets a nice high post position. Beetle's been quiet tonight. Gets a mid-range shot. No good there. Rocky gets tight D by Lee. Kick across. Scherf receives a low post. Watman gets it up high. No good on the three. Falls a little long. Kilsyth get the rebound real quick here. Blitzups gets it, kick ahead. She goes for a left-hand drive, gets a nice drive. No fair there. Beetle gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up. Good there. So that puts Kilsyth up by 1 early in the second half here. Scherf kicks to Watman. Watman wasn't expecting it. Downey gets the pick off. 2-on-1 here. Scherf on the unlucky favor. Downey gets a mid-range shot. It's a good result there for Diamond Valley considering they didn't have the numbers. They get the other end here. Scherf, low post, been real threatening all game. Gets baseline kick to Palva. Gets a tough layup there. Palvas gets a call there. She's at the line 4-2. Palvas, a very reliable free throw shooter, as most of the shooters here on Diamond Valley are very good from free throw. She's shooting 90% so far from the line. Really, there's only 2 players on the Diamond Valley. There's only 2 players on Diamond Valley who aren't too reliable from free throw. Everyone else is very good from free throw. No good there on the second. Beetle gets the rebound. Lee up the other end, taking charge. Handoff, Blitzups to Beetle. As I said, Beetle's been quiet here on both ends of the floor. Down it. Beetle put herself on the board there. She picks up a foul on an offensive screen there on D'Angelo, so she's first foul for Beetle so far this game. So, Beetle is on 3 fouls. That's why she hasn't been on the court too much. She's in foul trouble. Scherf up top. Watman gets a handoff by Scherf. Scherf wide open on that flare off the roll. Gets an easy 2 points there. It was a very nice flare from the roll, on the roll. Lee up the other end. Yeah, haven't been able to find offensive consistency so far, Kilsyth. Lee gets it on the wing. Blitzups kicks up high, playing a very good game so far. A roll to Beetle. And that's a nice shot by Angela Beetle. Diamond Valley up the other end. Good defense by D'Angelo. Kick to Scherf in the short corner there. Good defense by Downey. Palvast kicks out. Scherf again. Double team down low. Kick out on the wing. Fumbles the ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Werung wasn't able to get it off in time. Good defense by Kilsyth. Force a turnover there. Subbing out is Angela Beetle, as she's been a bit off her game so far tonight. And subbing in is Sarah Parsons once again. Danny talking with the ref, trying to get on the same page. Lee with the ball. She gets a double screen. Goes hard left, gets a nice break on the defense. Botches the left, easy left-hand layup right there by Lee. Parsons gets lucky, she didn't get a transition. Foul right there. Palvas gets a real long pass across to Werung. Nice kick into Scherf. Scherf's been unstoppable so far. She's a quick 6 points for Scherf in the second half here. Blitzov's on the other end. Lee, see if she can make up for an easy missed layup. She almost gets a breakaway on offense there. And it's going to be an off-ball foul on Diamond Valley. It's going to be on Rocky.
And with that charge on Diamond Valley number 7, Madison Roche. Second personal foul, Kilsyth, Cobras ball on the baseline.
Kick into D'Angelo. D'Angelo fakes nice little move. Doesn't convert on the right-hand layup there. Parsons scrambles for the ball. Kicks out to Blitzovs. Blitzovs kick to Downey. Downey an easy 3-point. Drains it. Downey a very good 3-point shooter. At the moment shooting 75% from 3. Pelvast over to Warung. Warung gets a nice screen. Pops up a floater, no good there. Downey rips a tough rebound there. Up the other end, they're going to slow things down. No need to rush for Kilsyth. They're up by 1 point. D'Angelo looks to go one way. Parsons kicks to Blitzovs. Blitzovs back to D'Angelo. Parsons comes up for a screen. D'Angelo's only got 7 seconds. A roll to Parsons. Lee for a 3-point. No good for Lee. Scherf rips down a rebound over D'Angelo there. Very nice. Kick ahead to Palvas. Palvas kicks across to Rochi. Rochi, no good on the corner. 3-point there. Kilsyth is slowing things down. Diamond Valley trying to speed things up here. Hand off to Blitzov. Blitzov sneaks a little early on that. Gets a nice shot. No good on there. Scherf once again a monster on the rebounds. Just really been very good for Eagles so far this game. Rochi kick into Scherf. Scherf over to Warman. Warman the hand off to Palvas. Palvas a good 3-point shooter. And that's going to be a foul.
That's going to be a blocking foul charge on Kilsyth, number 9.
It's going to be a blocking foul on Sarah Parsons. It's going to be Diamond Valley ball on the sideline. Checking in for is Rosie Malt. Checking out is D'Angelo. It's going to be the third team foul for Kilsyth in the third quarter here. They've picked up a few quick fouls. They've got to keep their hands out, get good position in. Palvas over to Rochi. Rochi kicks back to Palvas. A good 3-point. Doesn't take it. Rochi over to Warung. Warung. They don't realise how long's left on the clock. They pass around and then it's a turnover. Palvas should have jacked the shot up there. She's wide open. And a pretty good 3-point shooter. She's shooting at 42% so far this season from the 3-pointer. I'm not sure why she didn't jack up the 3-point there. Downey across to Lee. Nice little skip pass. Downey gets a nice cut in. She got Scherf on, a tough defender. Parsons receives a high post. Goes one way, goes the other. Kicks back to Downey. Downey for a long 2, no good. And it's going to be over the back foul called on Warung.
And that is going to be an over the back foul charged on the Diamond Valley Eagles 13 category. Wow, maybe that first.
So it's going to be checking in is Hope Turdich and checking out is Alison Downey. Turdich has to be careful as she's racked up 3 personal fouls so far. If she gets another foul this in the second half, she'll be on the bench again, assumably. Parsons doesn't get the score. Kick out to Warung. Warung guarded by Blitzovs. Fakes Blitzovs, goes baseline. Kick out to Rochi. Good defense there by Blitzovs. Forced a tough pass across. It's going to be a turnover. Kilsyth ball. Kilsyth up by 1 point. Both teams playing solid defense or missing all their shots on offense, one of the two. Turdich. Kick over to Parsons. Parsons to Lee. Nice kick down to Turdich. Turdich goes baseline, gets a hook over. Nice little shot there. Nice passing by Lee. Good work by Turdich. That's going to extend the lead to 3. Not much in it. Rochi gets it across to Palvas. Palvas looks for Scherf. Scherf's got a very nice position. Turdich plays quite passive defense as she has 3 fouls. It's quite tough having Turdich on Scherf right now because she can't play hard defense. Parsons fakes across to Blitzovs. Blitzovs in the corner, guarded by Palvast. What's she going to do here? She gets a screen by Turdich. Look, draws 2 players on the wing. Turdich gets a mismatch, fumbles the ball. really gave up a great offensive possession right there. Turdic greasing her hair, or hands are a bit sweaty, and fumbles the ball out. Blitzovs is demanding a lot of defensive pressure on her. She gets 2 rotations out to 3-point, an easy mismatch for Turdic there, but they don't get anything. McBeger is back on the court after she's been sat off for quite a bit in foul trouble. Warung out to Palvas. Palvas down there. Warung for a nice 3-point attempt. No good there. They haven't had any luck so far from 3-point range. Only shooting 14% the Eagles so far. Blitzovs kicks to Lee. Turdic gets a nice cut. Lee gets a nice drive in. Kick to Parsons. Parsons gets blocked. She saves the ball. Molt. By the time they reacted, it was out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover for Kilsyth. Diamond Valley is Bolt. Lee checking out. Parsons also checking out. Checking in is Angela Beadle. And checking in also is Jasmine Gill. Kilsyth have got to be careful with the players they've got on right now, as they've got Hope Turdic and Angela Beadle both on 3 personal fouls. Diamond Valley, they probably want to play aggressive down low. Scherf is off. They get a kick in. McBeger scrambles the ball, gets a nice left-hand pop. It's going to put Diamond Valley up by 1. Gill with the ball, trying to find something here. Rosie Molt gets a nice pass into Beadle. Beadle for 2. Nice positioning and deep seal there. Up the other end, Watman's got it. Over to Warung. Gorman. Rochi looks for a pop. Back to Gorman. Back to Rochi. Rochi gets a little contact. Doesn't get any call there. Pop up a 3-point. Too long there by Watman. Molt receives the rebound. Blitzovs presses the floor. Kick to Turdic. Tries to get it back. Doesn't get anything there. Turdic kick to Molt. Molt goes for a drive baseline. It's going to be a tip-off out on Diamond Valley. Tipped off her foot. Scherf is subbing back in. Scherf's been a monster this game, scoring 19 points and 16 rebounds. She's almost outscored herself on rebounds. At the moment, Scherf has just been a dominant pressure, not being able to be stopped. Beadle down low with Scherf on her. Beadle working. Scherf just can't get an easy shot over Scherf there. Very good positioning, very tough defense. Rochi pushing the floor up the other end. Over to Gorman. Scherf for a nice 3-point look. Down to McBeger. McBeger doesn't get that easy shot. Scherf and McBeger play a very nice 1-2 game. Beadle with the screen. Turdic over to Blitzovs. Blitzovs looking low for Beadle. Bit of a mismatch on it. Turdic gets a roll. Goes hard right. Kick to Beadle. Beadle goes for a tough shot. Botches an easy shot. Rochi up the other end. They've got 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Over to Gorman. Scherf down low. Kick over to Rochi. Rochi for an easy 3-point shot. 2 shot. Diamond Valley cannot hit a 3-point shot to save their lives. Only shooting 13% from 3-point. Gill up the other end. 35 seconds to play. They could go for a 2-for-1, but they're going to milk it. Hand off for Molt. Molt gets an easy free throw jumper. Too long on the jumper again. Neither team can score right now. Rochi pushing the floor. 20 seconds. Guarded by Molt. Tries to force something. McBeger gets it down low. Guarded by 3 players. They're going to slow things up. They got 15 seconds. Game clock, shot clock are on the same time length. 10 seconds to go. Rochi gets a screen by Scherf. Rochi pops up an elbow shot. Falls way short there. And Kilsyth are going to heave up a half-court shot. No good there. They're very struggle both ends of the floor on offense. Neither can get a 3-point attempt or an easy basket down low. Both playing doubling down low, playing very scattered basketball on offense. So heading into the 4th quarter, Eagles are shooting 38% from the field, 56% from 2-point range. and 11% from three-point. That's right, 11%. Only shooting 10 and 16. Meanwhile, they've been fairly reliable from free throws, shooting 68% and 31 rebounds. Meanwhile, Cobras are shooting 33% from the field, 34% from two-point range, and also haven't been too hot from three-point range, only shooting 3 from 10, shooting 30%. A bit better than the Eagles there. Free throw, the Cobras haven't been great, only shooting 55%. And somehow, Kilsyth are winning in rebounds as Scherf has been dominating up the other end, but Kilsyth have been able to hang on. They're 42 rebounds that way. Assists are even both ways. Same with steals, same with blocks. They're all pretty close. Not much to differentiate team. Scherf has just been an absolute force to be reckoned with for Diamond Valley. 19 points, 16 rebounds, and 2 assists, for Scherf. Blitzov's been an offensive presence on 14 points. Parsons is doing all the dirty work with the 9 rebounds there. And Blitzov's also moving the ball quite well, racking up 3 assists. Blitzov's having a real impact on the game. Scherf, though, is carrying Diamond Valley big time. Diamond Valley hopefully other players can try and step on, help her out a bit. Kilsyth want to try and slow Scherf down and try and get the ball to Blitzov's as much as possible on the offensive end. Kilsyth get the ball, fourth quarter, final quarter, very low scoring game, 46-45 so far. Todic, ball high, hand off to Gill. Gill goes baseline, fakes, goes middle. Kick out to Molt. Molt looks at the 3, kick to Gill. Gill goes one way, step back, making the tough shot. And it's a very long 2-point there from Jasmine Gill. The first one's on the board for the fourth quarter here. Palvas gets it over, kicks across to Gorman. Gorman jacks a 3-point, too long there. No one can shoot from 3 for the Eagles so far. Over to Rochi. Rochi tries to force it into Scherf. Scherf gets that picked off. Gill. They're going to slow things up. Kilsyth aren't playing run and gun basketball. They're playing poised basketball right now. Gill feeling no pain right now. Jacks up the 3. That's 5 points. And 5 points for Kilsyth in the fourth quarter so far. Gill could be their answer to the end of the game. Up the other end, Diamond Valley. Rocha gets it in. Bega gets a nice break. Misses an easy left-hand shot there. That's not what Eagles want right now. Bega usually very reliable from that range. The fouls have psyched her out a little bit. Maybe Blitzovs gets a nice 2-point jumper. No good there either. Bega gets the rebound and gets the foul. Blitzovs gets called for the foul. It's going to be Eagles ball. There's a very soft foul called on Blitzovs there on the rebound. She might have just got a little bit of contact, but the ref has laser sight and sees everything. Palvast up the other end. Kick to Scherf. Scherf makes something happen. She gets forced out of the court. Keeps it in though. Kick across to back to Palvas. We've done a full circle here. Rochi tries to fake, go right side. Meets tough defense by Beetle right there. And very nice defense by Beetle. Todic down low. Tough defense by Palvas. Fumbles the ball again. Todic playing with the ball. Way too much there. Playing a big person, you need to dribble the ball at least amount as possible. Otherwise, dribbling is tough in the post. Scherf kick across. No good. Eagles have been cold in the fourth quarter so far. Haven't been able to find a shot. Blitzovs guarded by Gorman. Gorman meets tough defense. Blitzovs looks for the double, gets a double team. Todic out to Molt. Gill, start off to a hot start. And Gill has dumped 8 points in the fourth quarter so far. Gill is the player that they've been looking for. Jack 2 3-points and a long 2. She's really helped Kilsyth's cause. breakaway, 9 points there, and 8 points from Gill in the fourth quarter. She's been the difference maker so far in the fourth quarter. Eagles are at the moment a struggle street on offense, looking to try and shut Gill down or get their offense going themselves. Scherf hasn't been able to get a break. It's just tough defense down low every time they get the ball to her, as they're respecting her down low, not giving her any room whatsoever. Alright, after the timeout, Diamond Valley's timeout, we resume play in the fourth quarter. Kilsyth are up 9 points. Here we go. Can Eagles come up with their own offensive plan here? Warman comes out with a bit of pace. Back to Warman. They're looking to make something happen here. Palvas gets it. Kick across from McBeager. Nice vision there by Palvas. Gets a nice kick for 2 for McBeager. Gill, she's got the hot hand in the fourth quarter so far. Tightly guarded by Gorman. Warrung. Out to Beetle, to Molt. Molt's dangerous from 3. Gets a roll pass. Scherf gets a pick off there. And it's a steal. Steal by Scherf. Diamond Valley going up the other way. Kick across to McBeager. McBeager down to Palvas. Palvas a good 3-point shooter. Not who you want there. Gets a lucky roll in. Good for 3 there for Palvas. Gill, that's what they needed. They're back to 4 points. Gill the other way. And Blitzer's up the other end to Gill. Gill's got the hot hand, and she keeps it going for a long 2. Gill cannot miss right now, fourth quarter. She's good for 10. She's been the difference between the two teams. Waltman gets a pass out to Warrung. Warrung gets it down to Scher. Scher gets it. Scherf gets a turnaround, but no good. Falls a little long on the shot. Kilsyth is still up by 6. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Blitzers gets a meets tough contact there on the drive. She's gone the line for 2. It's going to be so checking out is Rosie Molt, and checking in is Chelsea D'Angelo. D'Angelo's been fairly quiet this game, having not a huge impact considering she's averaging 14 points so far this season, but she hasn't registered more than 8 so far this game. And Blitzers misses her first, which is unusual for her. Very reliable, only missing her first 2 free throws so far this season. She's good for her second though. At 7 points up, Kilsyth way. Eagles are looking to make something happen here on the offense. Kick out to Palvas. Palvas isn't looking to be aggressive against the defense here. A nice little pass into the Scherf from Mortman, but she doesn't get anything from there. Gill, the hot hand, see if the hot hand continues, gets the foul up in transition. And it's going to be Eagles' second team foul. And that's going to be Watman's third foul. That puts 2 fouls for Eagles in foul danger. Is McBeager and Watman both to collect it up. 3 personal fouls so far this game. Blitzers receives the inbound. I'm sure they'd be looking to get it to Gill, as Gill's got the real hot hand right now. Out to Downey. Downey for a long 2. Good for 2. Kilsyth seem to have that offense clicking now. Eagles have been real cold on offense. Only scoring 5 points so far this quarter. Palvas gets a 3. She's good for 3. She seemed to have found her range. Possibly. That's what they really needed. That been cold from three all game. Gill with the hot. Going to look to get that shot off. Nope. Beetle to Blitzarves. Blitzarves on the wing. Goes for a middle drive. Roll to Beetle. Beetle meets tough defense by Maviga. Beetle retains the ball. Goes for a kick out to Gill. Gill's going to check her heat. Heat check for Gill. Too long on a 3-point there. That's her first miss, fourth quarter. She's jacked up 8 points so far. There's only 6 points between the two teams. 4 minutes to go on the wing. Out to Wurrung. Wurrung gets the foul there. Wurrung's going to go to the line 4-2. Checking in is Hope Turdich. Turdich has... So it's going to be a timeout for Kilsyth. Kilsyth are going to draw things up. Talk things through how they're going to hustle for the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. Eagles got to try and claw their way back. So far they've shot a couple 3-pointers, which they've dearly needed as they're real cold so far this quarter. This game so far from 3 points. At line 4-2, we got Abigail Warren. She's shooting 76% so far this season. Good for her first. And that's only 5 points. This could reduce it to 4 points. And she's good for 2. It's only a 2-possession game at the moment. Blitzarves with the ball, pushing the floor up. Brings it to a hole. Over to Gill. Gill's been a solid effort. Pulls up for a 2-point, no good there. She seemed to have lost her hot hand for the moment. Up, Palvas going the other way, pressing the floor, kick out to Wortman drains the 3-point. That brings it back to a 1-point game here. Kilsyth have really got to make something happen, and Eagles have seemed to have found their range on D'Angelo. Misses a free throw. She's been really off so far this game. Up the other end, we've got Wortman to Scherf. Over to Palvas. Palvas going to look to shoot. No. Over kick to Warrung. Warrung got a hard drive baseline. Floats it on in. And that's 2 for Warrung. Exactly what Eagles needed. They've been on a very good run right now. They're up by 1 point. 3 minutes to go. Blitzarves on the wing. She's being quiet. She goes for a baseline drive, kick out to Gill. Gill for a wide open 2-pointer. 2 falls right on the 2-point there. Turdich with the offensive rebound. And the putback by Hope Turdich. That's very nice effort by Hope Turdich right there. She's at the line for 1, looking to make a 3-point play right here. They need everything they can get right here at Kilsyth. D'Angelo is subbing off. Beetle subbing in. Beetle has to be careful. She's gotten 3 personal fouls. But there's only 3 minutes, so got a bit of leeway. Turdich is good for a 1. So that's up to Kilsyth. Eagles got to steady things up. Look for a good score here. Warrung on the other end. Over to Wortman. Palvas looks for a pop. Nice 3-point look. Doesn't take it. Kick to Warrung. Warrung jacks a 3. Good for 3 there. And that's going to be a 1-point play. 1 point up. Kilsyth. No, Eagles, sorry. Beetle down low post. Scherf on a tough defender. Blitzarves a baseline drive. Kick across. Dump to Beetle. Very nice. drive and kick to Blitzers. That's going to put Kilsyth up by 1. It's a tie game. This is going to be a nail biter all the way to the end. Palvas gets it across to McBeager. McBeager gets a nice alley-oop. Right hand there. That's not what Kilsyth wanted right now. Exactly what Eagles wanted. Blitzers on the other way. Two players on Blitzers. They're giving her no room. They've gone into a 2-3 zone right here. Gill goes for a tough draw. It looks like she was going to go for a dunk. Botches an easy layup right there. Up the other end, Wartman pressing the floor. Kick out to Palvas. McBeager down low. Double teamed. Palvas doesn't want to shoot it. Kick to Warren. Warren says, I'll shoot it. And falls short on the 3-point there. Bounces around, hits the supports, and it's going to be a violation. Kilsyth ball. Kilsyth are down by 1 at this point. They get a kick across to Beadle. Beadle to Turdich to Blitzers. Blitzers could be the answer. She goes baseline and she meets tough defense by a shot. She somehow puts up a tough reverse layup over 2 defenders. Steph Blitzers gets 2 there. Eagles up the other end. Kick to Wartman. Palvas. McBeager's looking low. Over to Scherf in the high post. Scherf comes, sets a screen for Wartman. Kick over to Warrung. Warrung down to Palvas. Palvas goes for a middle drive. Blitzers gets knocked somewhere. Falls over. McBeager gets a kicking in. They're scrambling for the ball. Almost a shot clock violation for the Eagles. Great defense and recovery from Kilsyth there. They're going to burn the clock. They're up by 1 point. They want a good shot here. No need to rush and give up the ball up the other end. Blitzers with the ball to Turdich. Over to Beadle. To Gill. Gill's had a hot hand. 4th quarter. 7 seconds to play on the shot clock. Beadle high post. Blitzers the ball where you want the ball. Gets nothing. Tough defense by Palvas. They look for that breakaway. Eagles only 27 seconds to go. Here in the 4th quarter. Down by 1 point. Warrung over to McBeager. McBeager to Warrung. Down to Scherf. Scherf's going to look to power move that middle. Nothing. Hard defense by Kilsyth. They're going to look for a foul. Blitzer's going to run away from the foul there. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul on Ezzy McBeager. Due to the new FIBA rules of last minutes to play, if there's going to be any contact or an intentional foul not playing the ball, it is an unsportsmanlike foul. It doesn't need to be a hard foul, but if you grab a player or grab their arm or grab any part of their body without making an attempt at the ball, it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, which results in 2 shots at the line and possession. So this is really not what the Eagles want, and do not want Blitzers at the line. She's good for 2, as expected. And it's going to make it a 3-point ball game. Kilsyth keep the ball. Really, that unsportsmanlike really hurt him. Downing, inbounding. They're going to look for Blitzers. They almost find Blitzers. Palvas playing very tough defense. Gets a deflection there. 10 seconds to go. Kilsyth up by only 3 points. Anything can happen. Blitzers here. Palvas playing very tight defense on Blitzers here, not allowing the ball. Blitzers working really hard to try and get the inbound there. They get it to Gill. Gill gets fouled. It's going at the line. No, so they're not in foul trouble yet. Wait, sorry, they are at the line for 2.
Quick foul charge for 2 Diamond Valley under 13 Abigail Overrun. That will be a second.
So it's at the line for 2 for Jasmine Gill. Gill is still a reliable shooter, shooting 78% from free throw. Rochi checking out. Checking in is Brianna Watman. Tough position right now for the Eagles. Down by 3 if she drains. She just needs to hit 1. Makes it a 2-possession game. She's good for a first. A good start for Gill. If she hits her second, Eagles will presumably call their timeout. Advance the ball up. Gill misses her second. Eagles have only got 6 seconds to play. Watman shoots up a deep 3. She's good for 3. Wow, Watman really, there's only 1 point between them. And it's going to be a foul. Foul on the Eagles. Pushing foul off before the inbound. So it's only 1 point between the teams. Kilsyth are going to go to the line 4-2. McBeger is going to be subbed off as she's capped it out at 5 fouls. She's no longer able to play, which hurts Eagles quite a lot. She's a very reliable player for the Eagles, crucial player. Downey at the line and misses her first. Downey generally pretty good, 87% from free throw. Here we go. She drains her. Eagles will most likely call a timeout here. And she drains her second. Up by 2 points, and it's going to, as I said, it's going to be a timeout for Eagles. They've only got 0.6 seconds on the clock to score. They can go for a 3-point play right here. 3-point. If they drain a 3-point in 0.6 seconds, they will win, or they could go for a 2-point and send this game into overtime. Generally, it takes 0.3 or 0.4 to get a quick shot off, so they've got 0.6 on the clock. So it's enough to get a 3-point shot up. They could go for an alley-oop inbound from the sideline and get an easy 2, send into overtime, or they could go up for a Hail Mary. Kilsyth, on the other hand, will want to deny everything low and force them as far at the half court as possible and then contest the shot no matter where the ball is. Here we go. Let's see what will happen. Eagles see what they've drawn up. Kilsyth have got to disallow everything here. We've got a nail biter right here, ladies and gentlemen. 0.6 on the clock. What you looking for? Room. Finding Scherf. Scherf gets it. Hails it up. No good. Very good defense by Kilsyth. That's going to be Kilsyth. They're going to get away with the game here by 2 points. Very tough game. Very well played by both teams. A very respectable performance. Kilsyth were able to get away with the ball here, or get ball game here, by only 2 points. Both teams played almost identical the whole time. With Scherf, though, absolute dominant performance. 19 points and 19 rebounds. Absurd. McBeger played a very, very good game as well. 14 points, 8 points, but leading up to 5 fouls. She was in foul trouble the whole game. Despite that, still played solid effort. Blitzovs played very reliable. 19 points, followed by Gill and Beadle. Beadle 10, and Gill on 11 points. Beadle also registering a double-double. And Parsons, Blitzovs offering very good help on the rebounding effort as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for round 7 women's SEABL here at Kilsyth. Kilsyth were able to get the victory by 2 points here today. Hang around later as at 8 o'clock the men's are playing. Once again, it's going to be Diamond Valley versus Kilsyth at basketball. Kilsyth, hang around, we're in for a good game next.